What is medieval scholasticism? Imagine a time when scholars sat in quiet rooms, trying to make sense of ancient texts and religious beliefs. That was the heart of medieval scholasticism. It was a way of learning that focused on careful debate and logical thinking. This method was popular from around the 11th to the 17th century in Europe. Scholars used it to connect Christian teachings with ideas from classical philosophy, especially those of Aristotle. They believed faith and reason could work together, not against each other. Most of this thinking happened in Christian monastic schools and later in medieval universities. Places like the University of Paris, Oxford, and Bologna became centers of learning. Scholars, called scholastics or schoolmen, would ask questions about religion, philosophy, and science. They would then present different arguments, trying to find the truth through logical analysis. This process was very organized. They would debate, write, and challenge each other's ideas to clarify complex topics. A key part of scholasticism was dialectical reasoning. This means using structured arguments to explore different sides of a question. For example, they might ask if faith can be proven by reason, or if reason alone can explain religious truths. They also heavily relied on Aristotle's works, which had been translated from Greek and Arabic. Aristotle's ideas about logic and metaphysics helped shape their thinking. Scholastics often held formal disputations. These were debates where they would argue over specific propositions. They would carefully examine each point, trying to resolve contradictions. These debates could happen in classrooms or through written questions and answers. The goal was to understand and defend religious doctrines clearly and logically. The rise of medieval universities gave scholasticism a formal setting. These schools taught not only theology but also liberal arts, law, and medicine. One of the most famous scholastics was Thomas Aquinas. He combined Christian beliefs with Aristotle's philosophy, creating a new way of thinking about faith and reason. His work influenced Western thought for centuries. In essence, scholasticism helped shape European intellectual life. It promoted critical thinking and systematic inquiry. It laid the groundwork for future developments in philosophy, science, and education. It was more than just a way of thinking. It was a way of teaching and understanding the world during the Middle Ages.